just want to look at negative angles. Like say we're looking at minus 60 degrees. I want you to realise that minus 60 degrees means that you go like minus 60 that way. So it just means you go in the other direction. Minus 240 means that you go around past 180, you go to there, and that would be minus 240. Okay, if you have an angle bigger than 360, like say you have 480, what that means is you go around 360, and 480 minus 360 would be 021, would give you 120. So that would put you into that quadrant there. Okay, so it's equivalent, 480 is equivalent to 120. Now with these negative angles, basically 60 is equivalent to coming around the other side way and going 300. And 240 is equivalent to going 120. Now if you just went 360 minus the 60, that would give you 300. That would give you the equivalent positive angle. And if you went 360 minus 240, that would give you 120. That would give you the equivalent amount of turning, so that if you turned in the opposite direction, you would end up in the same place as someone who turned minus 240. So then if you wanted sine of, say, minus 240, so if you did 360 minus 240, you end up with 120. So minus 240 ceased to there, so it's just equal to sine 240. That plants it in the second quadrant, and sine is positive. It is 180 minus what gives you 240 to give you the equivalent acute angle. So 180, to give you, that's equivalent to minus sine of 120. That should be a negative there. So it's equivalent to sine 120, there's minus 240. And then 180 minus 60 will give you the 120. That should be 120. 180 minus 60. So you're doing sine of 60 and it's positive. And sine of 60, you either put in your calculator or you use the triangle. So it's going to be root 3 on 2. Me personally, I just visualize the triangle. Okay, you can put in your calculator and you get 0.866. You square it, you'll get 3/4. So then when you square root it, you can see it comes from root 3 on 2. The same as this, we get tan of minus 120. Oh, actually, I might do a different one. Tan of minus 60. That would be equivalent to tan of 360 minus 60. So tan 300, because when you think about it, minus 60 is there, 300, the equivalent positive angle would be there. Tan of 300. So in the fourth quadrant, tan will be negative, so it'll be a minus. The acute angle that is equivalent to that would be 360 minus theta gives you 300. It would have to be 60. So it's equivalent to tan 60. Go to your triangle, and your triangle is equal to minus root 3 on 1, which is minus root 3.